Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. Today we are going to be doing a build, and the build we are going to be doing is the Foster's house. Someone on the Sims 4 community asked for it to be done, and well, I don't have all the expansion packs, but I'm going to try to do my very best to get it as close to the Foster's house as I can. So without further ado, let's go on with it. Now, I am running dual screen, so I do have the layout pulled up right now. So today, for this video, is going to be getting the layout done and getting the exterior done, and then in the next video, we'll be doing the decorating of the house. So let's get right to it now. So this is the front of the lot right here. I know because I've built on this lot before. And we'll go over to walls. And preferably stay in walls. So that looks like I want to make the living room 6 wide. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it 7 long. I know, I'll make it 8 long. There we go. So that's the living room there. Now the front door, I think that entryway should be a staircase going through it. We'll run this 5 wide. I don't know what I just did there. 5 wide by 5 deep. And then the dining room looks like it's not quite as wide as a living room, so we'll go another 5. And it's just a little bit longer than the living room, or rather the, wow, what am I trying to say? A little bit longer than the foyer, so there we go. That's the word I was going for. Foyer. So now we're going on to the kitchen, which is another square. I would say that is roughly 6. And it goes over to here. Now the rest of the layout, it looks like it just goes over like that, and then I'm going to, no, not that, so there's that one there. Then the staircase area is sort of like that. Now, this is not like it at all right now, but I'm just sort of making the layout approximately right now, and then if we go upstairs in this house, which I guess I should put the staircase in first. Now, this is a split level house sort of thing with a sunken living room on the actual show. Unfortunately, I will not be able to mimic the split level because it just doesn't work on The Sims 4. But I can make it raised on a foundation. And I am going to do a porch, which looks like that porch is roughly probably about that big. That's a 4 square deep porch, and it spans across the whole house. And looking at the upstairs, oh my, the upstairs is a little confusing. It's different. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I think I have figured out sort of how this layout works. It actually is a kind of bad floor plan picture I have here, so bear with me, guys. I'm trying my best to figure out how the staircase goes, and I think it goes like this. I'm pretty sure it goes like that. Now, of course, it's split levels in the real life, and it goes up and then back down into this area because this area is all sunk in while this is raised. But of course, I cannot do that on The Sims 4. So, kind of limits my options here. Now, I'm trying to follow this as close as I can. So let's just pick wall tool, not make squares. So if I was to do this, the front definitely cuts off at the window, or even part way into the, oh no, at the window. There's just large overhangs. And I think it does that. It goes back. And my door, halfway into the door is the entrance. So say right there, I want to stop it, which I have. And then I bring this across and right there. So I think we're good with that. And then it comes back on the side. So I am going to now try to figure out this layout a little more. And it's definitely not a simple one. Whoever designed this house, well, first of all, I think this layout is kind of incorrect. So if I'm looking at it from the front here, so that would, I'm on the front now. So then it cuts back a little bit. And I believe how this works is there's a bedroom. Sorry guys, bear with me. This one's really giving me trouble, and I don't understand why, but it is. The staircase can't go like that, unless the ceilings are different. So can't follow the layout to a T. I'm going to get it as close as I can. And I said right there about. That kicks out. And goes back. This one here looks like it goes back to about here-ish. And it kicks back in one, goes back again, and goes across the back. So here, and goes forward and over, which means then this probably goes over this way. And we'll try this one. It's a really odd shaped upstairs, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna try to work with it like this. And we'll see where it takes us. Now granted, the layout I'm working with is not the greatest, and it is what it is. It's the best I could find. So then, when you come up the stairs, there's no way this will work. The staircase has to be over here more. Has to. So is this further in? Okay, so I see dotted lines. The staircase goes up. And this kicks over. And it has to do this sort of thing. So then, I don't know, guys. This is a really confusing layout, but we'll try. So it comes up to this hallway here, which then splits off over here. There's a bedroom over here. Bathroom there. And we're going to make the staircase a little shorter. Lower these walls down. We're going to move the staircase over here, and actually we're going to destroy this staircase because I don't really think it suits it. Anymore. We're going to remake the staircase. We're going to turn it again. like so. And then we are going to move it back into position. So now that we have that dealt with, I think that's a little better there. So upstairs layout now goes in. And this one goes across. And then there's this. There's a closet here. And that kicks back. Which is different. I think I'm going to ignore that kick out because that just doesn't make much sense. And then this room sort of splits off. This is the shared room. And there's sort of a divider wall right here, I'd like to say. So we're going to put a divider wall in there. And then there's a closet here. The master bedroom is right here, which is actually going to be... seems rather small. I think I'm going to pull this back. To make that a little bigger. And then... there's the master bedroom. Now, since I don't have closets in The Sims, and they're not really a necessary item, I am going to skip out on the closets, I think. But we have then a bedroom here. And that is the hallway upstairs. So we'll have to put a bit of a wall there, and we'll make it a half wall. And then over on this side, we have this little study area. So the study area is over here, the bedroom's there. Okay, so we've got the layout done. Now let's work on the roof. So the roof is going to be a little bit tricky as well. And you're now extra. And you're extra. So let's get rid of you. And then the roof of the house looks like it's a pretty simple pitch. So it does that. And then that. Pull that in just a bit. Right there. It's a very craftsman style house, and I actually really like the style of craftsman houses. I'd like to say it's like that, but obviously not so steep. So let's make the pitch less steep now. Like so. So I think that's about how the roof pitch goes. And then we are on to the main roof itself, which is kind of going to be a pain because working around all these, but it is what it is. We'll do our best. This one here goes across like that, but does not go in that far. It definitely stops here, so we're going to do shift, pull that roof line back. So right about there I think is good for that. Now we're going to pick the shed roof style for the rest of it pretty much. I don't know why it did that. Ah, that's better. That's what I wanted. And we'll shift, pull that back, shift, pull that back in, and then lower that roof line down as well. And this one here, we'll put across here. And then right here. Now, one thing I'm not too sure on, I've actually watched the Fosters, but I'm honestly not 100% sure on their back patio situation. I know they had some sort of cover going over it, so I'm probably just going to put like a patio over the whole back a little bit. And we'll pull this back one more. And shift, pull that back. Okay, so then I believe I've got the outside shell done. I believe that's about the shell it's supposed to be. Now there is a garage on the side of the house. Whether that's attached, I don't know, but garages are kind of useless in The Sims anyways. So I don't think I'm going to put it on, but ooh, I have the roof overhanging one too far. Now these railings most definitely do not fit the Foster's house, so let's get these railings off this house. And let's get some work done on the outside. So we're going to start with pillars, which it's a very craftsman-esque style house. So it looks like they would have pillars similar to this. Theirs are painted, of course. But I don't have the right color paint for them, so I will substitute that with some wood. Let's leave a couple extra in there just in case. I don't know if I'll need them, but we're gonna go with the craftsman door right there. And then on the windows, I am going to opt for a couple of these for the living room. And then those for the dining room. Now, there's a fireplace over here, but I don't see a chimney, so I'm assuming it's just a faux fireplace now. So we'll put in the fireplace, which I would say this one probably is the most craftsmanish style. Right here. Now, let's start opening up this layout the way it's supposed to be. Because there is no wall there. There's no wall there. Now there is a wall here though. But none there. And none there. So now we've got the layout itself sort of sorted out. Oh, someone that. So then, I don't know the exact window layout, but I do know that the back door was a patio door, and it was right about there. And then they had, pretty sure they had some windows in that corner like that, and then over here they had a nice big wall of windows, and then I'm pretty sure there's another window there. So then, I believe that's the layout for the main floor. Now we'll go upstairs and, oh man, I have to rejig this roof a little bit. Not that. I don't want to look through the window of another house to do this, computer. I'm really not liking how flat this roof is, but I'm trying to match it up to what the house should be. So then, there we go. And then I've got, it's a little big, we'll go with that one. throw a couple windows there, just to have a window there. So then, I'm kind of just, there's no pictures of the back of the house, so I'm kind of just going to throw windows in. I think there's one here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they were back here. There's probably one there. And there. And we'll put a couple there. I can't remember if there's a window in that bathroom, but we'll throw one in. And I believe that's all for windows on the outside. Now let's start with the finishing of the outside. And that is where this video will stop. After, for today, we will get the exterior all finished. So I think I'm going to eliminate that post. That one can stay where it is. This one will move there. And this one will disappear. So then railings. What style do we want? It has very Craftsman-esque style railing. So is this Craftsman-y style? I don't know. That's Craftsman style. We'll work with that one. And for the staircase, it is a poured staircase, but I don't have the ability to do that. So we're going to run with sturdy stairs, and we are going to go with this light gray. Alright, so now, do they have that same railing? Yes, they do. So we now put a railing on. What was the main floor finish on this? Is it the same all the way up? Or was it different? Just a second, guys. I'm actually looking for a picture up close of the porch to see if the main floor is different from the upstairs. And it looks like it's the same all the way up. So, I think we're good. I think I've got it figured out. So then, exterior finishes, we're going to go with a masonry. I'd like to say it's sort of this color. It looks gray in the picture I'm seeing. Now these windows are the wrong color though. It's weird because one picture I see it as gray, another I see it as not gray. We'll roll with it. some reason I was thinking they were wood, but they are actually a grayish tone. I'm really not liking this exterior color. I feel like the body should be a little darker than it is. So we're going to work on that and see if we can figure out the exterior color a little better. And it looks like it has very, very bulky roof trim. So we're going to go with square roof trim. I don't know what that's about, but we'll try to fix that later. And I can't see the roof, but I think it might be this color. We'll see. I'll try to look up some things between now and the next video to see what I see different from what I did. But I think I've got it pretty close. We'll leave the railings like that, I think. And for this, yeah, that's better. That's sort of the color I was going for, I think. And I believe it has stone foundation. So let's do a stone foundation on the house. And then porch, I believe, was concrete. But here you go, guys. That is the outside shell of the house, and that is sort of where I'm stopping for this video because I do have other things to do today. But we will revisit this at some point later on and get it done. So next will be interior, putting the doors in and finishing the interior walls and stuff. Now the landscaping, I believe there's a deck back here, but we'll do the landscaping in another video too. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button as well as subscribe for more. Have a great day, everyone.